everybody. We are live, and I'm so excited to be with you all this evening because of my special guest. Now, listen, if you are watching us live in the Living Well with Jennifer Bell group or on the YouTube channel, let us know you are here. Go ahead and drop where you're watching from in the chat so we can say hello to you as well. Tonight, you are in for a treat. I told you guys I'm going to be bringing on amazing women who are going to be sharing their story and especially talking about the power of a plant-based lifestyle. So with that being said, I am Jay Bell, your non-diet wellness coach, encouraging you to heal your health through plant-based nutrition. So my guest tonight, let me just tell y'all real quickly, we would have never come together had she not been doing what she does all the time. I came across her something on Facebook and I clicked it. I saw this woman doing CrossFit. She started talking about plant-based food. So y'all know my little antennas went up, right? And there was just something about her that I said, I want to get to know you. So guess what I did? I slid into her DMs and y'all, we have just had the most amazing conversations 3 or 4 times. It's like we've known each other a long time. And I'm talking about my new friend, Gloria Stone. And I'm telling you, you do not want to miss her incredible story. But I'm going to let her introduce herself. And then we're going to get into some really hard questions, especially one thing that she always says that is stuck with me. Movement is medicine. So with that being said, welcome, Gloria, and thank you for being with us tonight.
Oh, thank you, Jennifer. I'm so pleased. I am so honored to be on your show. I really am. And I'm also honored to spread the news about what we are doing as far as nutrition and moving is concerned. It really is important. It's very important. And the more we get it out there, I think the more people are going to understand what we're talking about and follow along and be healthier and happier. That's the way I look at it. I'm 82 years old. I've been a vegan for 8 years. And I came about it quite by accident. I saw a program on a documentary called Eating Animals. And I've always been an advocate for animals. I love animals. I think that they're highly mistreated and abused. I've always rescued dogs. And I saw this program and I thought, I can't do this. So I started looking into other aspects of eating. And I first went to the Mediterranean diet. And I really like that because it's a lot of vegetables and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But one day I went to the grocery store and I said, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I cannot, because I had started researching. And listen, I'm 82, so I've been around a long time and I've watched things change. And I have been in the areas where I've watched food change over the years dramatically.
Mm.
And so I started reading labels and I thought, and I also knew that when you went to the doctor, they did not talk to you about anything. They wrote you a prescription. Well, I worked for doctors back in the day. And I'm going to tell you right there, that also opened my eyes up to what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, you know what? I can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
So then I had a situation where my son passed away and I got my grandson. And then I really started researching food and everything. And I don't know, it changed me. Somehow him passing changed me and my thought process. So I started looking into plant-based foods. And I'm going to tell you straight up, my motto is moving is medicine and nutrition is life. And that's what you put in your body.
Mm.
They have children now that are 12 to 15 years old that have the arteries of a 45-year-old. Diabetes is sky high in children. And it's all because of what we're consuming. Read any ingredient at the content of sugar and at the things that you cannot even pronounce that you're putting in your body. Our bodies were not made for chemicals.
That's right.
Bottom line.
That's
we
right.
were made to eat naturally. When I grew up, My grandmother, we ate anything out of the garden. If we ate meat, it was raised and humanely killed and put in a smokehouse.
Yeah.
We didn't eat anything that was chemical based.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Doing now, we're feeding a machine. We're feeding a money machine out there by feeding it to those doctors. I also have a firm belief that our bodies can heal itself.
Let's
Because
put a pin right there, because this is where I knew there was something about you, because those in my audience know I have been on a healing journey from chronic high blood pressure since I was 25. I am 57. And just in the last 2.5 years, this is why plant-based, I'm like, I'm going to try this. I've tried everything else, right? And then when you really think about it, we are a living organism, but we're eating things that are dead. Think about that, y'all. Now, I'm not here, and I don't believe Gloria's here to convince you that you need to go vegan. You do what you want to do. We are here to educate, because sometimes we just don't know. We grow up with traditions and conditions in our lives, illnesses in our families that have been gone down from generation to generation, and we just think that's just the way it's supposed to be. That's what I thought.
meat
I
and
had no
potatoes.
idea the
Meat
power.
and potatoes. Two
Yeah,
bad
meat and
things for
potatoes.
you. Meat and
Right.
potatoes.
You remember growing up, what's for dinner? We always say something like chicken, beef, hot dogs,
Rice,
whatever. Right? You know?
gravy,
Exactly.
all of that
Exactly.
stuff that your body does not need. Now, used to, when they made it, it was not full of chemicals. The flour wasn't. The lard that my grandmother cooked with came from the animals that, but now you have no idea what you're putting in your mouth. You
Mm-hmm,
have none.
mm-hmm.
Read the label and it will tell you. Another thing is they want they don't want us to be healthy. The powers that be, it's too much money made out there. Now, you
Absolutely.
went through the deal with the high blood pressure. Well, so did I. And I kept telling the doctor, maybe my blood pressure runs a little high.
Hmm.
Maybe I'm not one of those. Now, listen, I do CrossFit 5 days a week. Today I did 50 V-ups. I did 50 sit-ups. I did 50 step-ups. I did 50 candlesticks, and I did 50 knee bends. Now you tell me that I'm not healthy. I'm not going to be healthy on a plant-based diet. Well, I will sit here and argue you till the cows come home, because if
Yeah.
I can do that on a plant-based diet and everybody says, "Oh, you got to have meat for protein." I don't have meat.
Yeah.
I'm right in there doing what I want to do, and I'm a living example of moving. Your body's made to move. When you can't get up out of a chair, it's because your muscles are so tight that you don't work them. You got back
Mm-hmm.
pain. Yeah, you got back pain because you sit all the time. You
Right.
sit in your car, you sit at a job, you sit at a desk. I talked to a girl that worked for Humana the other day, and I said, "Let me tell you." She said, "I've got awful back pain." I said, "You need to stretch." I said, "You sit all day." She said, "Yeah, I just ordered me a desk. I'm gonna stand up." I said, "Okay, you got a headset on. While you're standing, stretch. Stretch your
Move.
body, stretch.
Mhm.
Move it,
Mhm.
move it."
And that's the
And
thing that we have to understand, that we don't have to do these drastic things to change our behaviors. If we can change simple things over time, moving your body in between watching TV, get up and stretch during the commercials. If you're washing dishes, do your leg lift. This is what I do. Just saying, go for a walk,
yes,
get that sunshine, get that vitamin D. But I will tell you this: about 100 years ago, we didn't have a lot of the diseases that we have now from
no,
our four grandparents, great grandparents, because they were always moving. They were getting vitamin D. The foods that they ate, even though they ate very little meat, but they ate so many more plants and vegetables and fruits and nuts throughout the day that sustained them. And again, once we started to do better, we didn't have to do all that hard labor and all the things. We started coming into offices, and you got the UV lighting and all the things. That is when I believe has changed our priorities.
you
Yes.
also ate 3 times a day instead of all day long. I'm a great people watcher. I watch people in the grocery store, and it's amazing to me what they are putting in their baskets. We didn't
Mm,
have that when I was growing up. If my grandmother made gingerbread, I was totally happy because that was a sweet that maybe we had once a week. Now you see all these little kids just cramming donuts and cupcakes and
mm,
everything.
yeah,
If you want
yeah,
them to be quiet, give them something sweet.
right.
Diabetes on the rise. What you put in your body dictates how your health really, really is. And as you said, don't don't just all at one time. Okay, well, I'm
Mhm,
going this. Start implementing more vegetables, more fruits, more
right.
natural stuff, and put
Mm-hmm,
the mashed potatoes and the biscuits and the gravy and all that to the side. Leave it off the plate. Eat.
right.
There's a thing on Netflix. You are what you eat.
Yes,
Great. Have you seen it?
I
And they,
have.
they took twins, and
Yes.
one was meat eater, one was plant
Mm-hmm.
based.
Mm-hmm.
Every one of the plant based came out on top. Every
Yep.
one of them.
So let me ask you this, Gloria. So, if someone that's watching, and I know people on my channel, I talk about how you can lose weight without dieting if you
Right.
just learn to eat more plants. I believe when we learn how to eat well, weight loss is like a side effect because you're giving your body the nutrients that it needs and it's digesting it properly. And again, things keep moving the way they should because of the fiber,
Yes.
because you're getting everything that you need from food, God's food, right? Then you don't have the problem of being bloated, being constipated, being hanging on to weight, that visceral fat that just lays there. Now, again, it is just one part of it. I believe that eating is about 80%. You still have to move your body. But a lot of people
True.
that I encounter, they believe just go on a quick diet, lose the 20 pounds, and then you do it.
Don't work.
How does that become a lifestyle? Listen, I was a 27 plus year dieter. Diets don't
No,
work. That's why I don't believe
it
in them.
doesn't. It
I've
does
tried
not.
them.
And another thing, if you eat like that, you're not hungry. When you eat all those carbs, those bad carbs, you're hungry in an hour. So you're in the kitchen grabbing for something. If you eat like this, you're not hungry. And it will tell you eat little bits along the day. What I do is I get up and I cook my stuff all about 11 o'clock because I don't eat before then. And all day long, I will go through and eat a little bit here and a little bit there.
Yep.
I'll eat my veggies, I'll eat my fruit, fix me a thing of blueberries or something. So what I
Uh-huh.
do is all through the day, and then at night, I'm not hungry.
Mhm.
Night eaters are the worst, and you'll find you're starving at night because your body is craving something that you're not giving it, and that's good nutrients.
Exactly. Because when
That's
your
what's
body
going
has the
on.
nutrients that it needs, it's going to operate the way was intended to operate. And you do. And I know this when you eat more fruits and vegetables, when you eat more plant based, you stay satiated longer. And here's the thing, y'all. We can get away from fried food, fast food, frozen food because
Yes,
plant-based world, there is just a plethora of cuisines and combinations and creativities that you can make with all types of plants. I'm just telling you, and I love to cook. And for those of you that are watching, I will have a Plantastic Kitchen cooking class coming up very soon. So be watching for
good.
that. Because if you want to learn how to cook more plants in 30 minutes or less, and your family will love it, that is what I specialize in. I absolutely love it. But again, you don't being plant based doesn't mean eating
I
salads all
can
day,
fix a
people.
I can fix a platter of tofu that you will eat and enjoy just as much as you would a plate of chicken.
Absolutely.
I fix, and they've got now stuff on the internet. You can find any kind of recipe that is
Right.
plant-based. And if you go into the grocery stores, you're going to see more and more and more that is
Right. And
out
I
there.
always say this though, Gloria, I caution people now if you're transitioning into eating more plants, yeah, kind of put a little bit of that plant-based process to help you along the way, but be careful, like you said, read those labels because
Yes,
again, plant-based processed foods, it is processed. So think about that as well. I believe it's a great alternative as you're transitioning so that you can kind of as you're learning how to cook a different way, it's a great filler,
correct.
so to speak. But don't get
Yes.
hooked on those impossible meat burgers. Don't get hooked on,
No,
the
no.
plant-based frozen foods and things of that nature. Just saying. But again, when you learn how to eat well so that you can live well, and you learn how to make just a couple of meals, that staple meals, and then you add the rest with all types of vegetables and salads and you would be
That's a
amazed.
meal. That is, and
It
see, I
really
grew
is.
up on that. In the
Yeah.
summer, that's what we ate was vegetables. We might have had chicken once a month when the preacher
Yeah.
came over to, for Sunday
Uh-huh.
dinner. But that's all, and I can fix a huge pan of vegetables, onions, carrots, slaw, whatever. I can throw it in there, saute it, and I am as happy and as full as can be.
Now let's talk
Happy.
about this.
Love it.
Yeah,
Love
say
bell pepper.
you
Love
are.
asparagus. Love
Oh
all of that.
yeah. You
I
are, and
can't,
that's the other
I can,
thing too. Learn how to cook it without a whole bunch of oils and butters too, because you kind of defeating the purpose of the
yes.
nutrients. But that's a whole nother thing. But let me go back to the fact that Gloria, you are 82 years young. You are doing things because there's a reason why you and I have been talking. And I asked, why are you plant-based? Why do you live the lifestyle that you live? I think people need to hear that part of your story, because so oftentimes people that are even my age, 57 or younger, are not feeling as well as you are right now.
I'll
So
tell
what?
you, I'm doing this, and I say this to everybody. I live this lifestyle to stay independent.
Mm,
I do not want to get to the point where I cannot get up out of a chair, where I cannot get up and get my coffee, where I cannot get up and drive myself somewhere. And this is the reason that I know I'm not going to make my life longer, because I believe we come here with a time to die, which is fine with me. But while I'm here, I won't. If I fell now, I'd get up off the floor.
yeah.
I wouldn't lay there 2 or 3 days waiting for someone to find me. I do it to stay independent as a woman. I want to keep. I'm leaving June the 25th. I'm leaving with a duffel bag. I am heading to Mexico. I don't know a soul down there. Never been there in my life. I'm heading out 5 months. You got to live. You can't
Yeah.
exist. You got to live. Take your money and spend it on something that you enjoy, but don't just sit and exist. And it's, if I can do it, you can do it.
I
I'm not
love you.
I'm not no superwoman. I'm
Hmm.
not. I
Hmm.
just know I learned the secret.
Yeah,
I learned the
that's
secret.
it. And it
Move.
really isn't a secret. It's been around
It
us
isn't.
all our lives, right?
And it's so simple. And you know what? I thought the other day, and of course, my daughter passed away in December. So
Mm.
both of my children are gone. And on the way back from her funeral, I thought to myself, you know what? It's time for me now to get rid of all this stuff and go and do something to make mankind better. And
Mm.
I'm leaving with a duffel bag. And as I said, it's freedom. Oh my gosh, I feel free now. I feel healthy and free and
Yeah.
ready for the next phase of my life. And I know that it's going to be put there for me, because that's how it works if you let it.
Absolutely.
If you don't keep,
Absolutely.
but you got to get up and do something. I came back and I said, Lord, I can't stay here no more. I got to get out of here. And I kept hearing this song by Harry Styles, and it's a song that says, you got to get out of here. You're dodging the bullet. And all of
Mm.
a sudden, I go on Facebook, and this lady's looking for a house sitter for 5 months on the Pacific coast, a home right on the ocean. So I contacted her, and she said yes. And her birthday is the same birthday as my son's. So this
Mm.
is a sign to me that God has given me a green light and said, Gloria, you go, and I'm going to put in front of you those that need you.
Yes.
And I
Oh.
do videos from parents that have buried children. I
Mhm.
talk about health and wellness. And so I know that I'm going to be able to help motivate and inspire people, some of them out there to understand what I'm saying, what we're saying,
Yeah.
and get healthier and
It
live a
is.
better life.
It because it's a choice. I like how you say that you have a choice to live or just exist. Every day we wake up is another day to make a choice. Are you going to live today? Or are you going to just exist? Meaning doing the same old thing, feeling the same
Yes.
old way. I think when we open our eyes and we get that breath, that kiss of love to wake up every morning, We get to decide. I want to change. I believe that's, and we're going to talk about this as we wrap up. Some of the first steps you can do. Say you want to, you want to be better health wise. Where do I start? It starts with a decision. You have
Yes.
to make up in your
Choice.
mind. It's a choice.
Choice.
I need to change something, and then something will change. That's number one.
That's
Number
it.
two, I believe you got to get some type of plan. Whether you reach out to Gloria, you reach out to me, reach out to someone to help you with a plan that will fit your lifestyle. What I do, I help people transition into eating more plants. I never talk about what you need to take away, because I truly believe when you add more plants and vegetables and fruits, you automatically stop eating some of the other junk and things
Oh,
that are not good for
absolutely.
you, right?
Absolutely.
You
Absolutely.
know?
And
And then
pretty
number two,
soon
like
you
you
don't
say,
want it.
exactly.
Pretty soon
Mhm.
your taste will change and you don't want
Absolutely.
it because your body is not demanding it. Your body is being fulfilled. I posted an inspirational message on my page, I think today or yesterday or something. Anyway, it says, you were given a life, not a good life or a bad life. You were given life. You choose your life if it's good or bad. And that's it in a nutshell. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
We were given a life. Choose a
Mm-hmm.
good one. Choose one where you spread love and positivity. Choose one that's the best for you. And when you change, everything around you changes. People
Absolutely.
change. They look at you differently because we're nothing but energy and we're all connected. So when they see me, they see my energy first,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and this is what we all are. Now, if you're negative energy, we're going to pick up on that too. So
Yeah.
be a positive energy, spread love, spread happiness, be happy, be
Yeah.
happy with yourself. And that way you spread it out. And you know what? If we all do this, we
Oh,
can change the world.
we can.
We
I
can, we
believe
can
that.
be the change that is needed in this world today. And
Mhm.
I hold your sisters up. Don't you ever put your sisters down. You hold us up. You, no matter what we're doing, we need to be strong together. We need to find our strength. And when we do that, we can make a difference in this world, a positive, good difference.
I love
And
it.
this is what my message is out there.
Yes.
Love,
Yes.
love,
Love. Mm.
absolutely. Love, good
Oh,
energy, eating good. And when you do that, you change.
mhm.
You become happier with yourself. People
Yeah.
don't understand. A thing of mashed potatoes and gravy can put you in a bad mood, believe it or not.
Oh, I
It can
believe it.
drag you down. It can make you heavy. It can
Right.
make you not feel good. Always after Thanksgiving dinner, everybody's got to go and take a nap. Well, why? Because all that heavy food.
Right, right.
And
And
it
everything
affects
is
us.
a choice, like you said. And I just love your energy. I love your spirit. I love what you're doing. And I agree, we have to keep uplifting one another and spread more love, more joy. Because there's so
Yes,
many people that are hurting. And we've all, I think in some time of our lives, if it hasn't happened to you, keep on living, you're going to experience something that is hard, that is heavy, whether it's loss of a loved one or you go through something yourself, medical situation, or all kinds of things happen because we're in this life. But we
we all
still
have a
get to
story.
choose. We
You
all
don't
still
know
get
what a
to choose.
compliment can do for someone. You don't know what a smile.
Yes.
I went in the gym the other day and I hugged a guy. And he sent me a message that night. He said, Gloria, you don't know what that I needed that hug
Oh,
so desperately. So
yeah.
this is what we are here for.
Mm-hmm.
And if anybody believes in Jesus, he
Mm-hmm.
taught us this. He told us
Yes.
how to live.
Yes.
And it was nothing
Love.
in the world but to give and to love and to help
Yep.
and to
Serve.
to be
Mm-hmm.
happy. To be
Mm-hmm.
happy.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Mm-hmm.
all these possessions that people have, these storage units full of stuff, that's a responsibility that a lot of people probably don't even need. And it weighs you down. It
Yeah.
really, that's why I say me going to Mexico in a duffel bag is freedom.
I
Freedom.
can't wait. I can't wait to see your pictures, your videos.
Oh, I'm
We
going
will
to do a video
definitely,
journal. I'm going to do a video journal
yes,
of this trip. Absolutely.
because it is an
Absolutely.
adventure.
And I
And,
want to do some like little healing sessions on the
sure,
beach. while I'm there. I don't
Absolutely.
know. There's so much opportunity, and we're so
Yeah,
lucky to be able to reach women out all over the world now. And I'm excited about that to spread a good message. And
absolutely.
you, my love, you are doing a wonderful job. As I said, I saw you on TikTok today, and I was like, look at my girl go there. And you're you're doing exactly what we need to do now, and that's spread good among all of us sisters. And we are all sisters. We are,
Yes,
every
ma'am.
one of us. I don't care what you believe or where you're from or what color. We're all connected. We're all
We're all
united
living this
together.
life. Yes,
You
yes,
got it. You got
yes.
it.
Oh, I appreciate you so much. So before you go, I want you to let us know where people can find you. Go follow her on her YouTube channel, Facebook. I think her name is just Gloria Stone on Facebook, but
Gloria Stone.
she
Yep.
does have a
I
YouTube
also have
channel.
a little group page. It's called Grandma Gloria's Healing of the Heart.
Oh,
It's for people who have lost a loved one.
oh,
But
yeah.
also I'm on YouTube. It's called Gloria Stone Cold Workouts.
Yeah.
I do
That's
workout
right.
videos,
Yes.
Stone Cold Workouts.
Stone Cold.
And yeah, I'm like you. I'm trying to spread a message.
Absolutely. Well,
And
you're
I
doing
am.
it and you look beautiful. I don't know any other 82-year-olds that are doing what you're doing. My mother-in-law is 86 and I'm grateful she's in good health, but she's not doing 42 burpees. I'm just telling you that right
I'm
now.
telling you, man. And I was disappointed in myself, and everybody said, "Man, are you crazy? That is great." But see, I wanted to do 90.
Oh my gosh. How about I
And I
just want
said,
to do
"No, that can't be
5?
90."
I just want to do 5 burpees. But
Telling you
with that
that.
being said, we could talk on and on and on. But listen, you
Right.
guys,
Yes.
we're going to drop her information below after we get off of this live. And definitely make a choice. Choose to live, or you can choose to continue to exist. But every day you wake up is a choice that you make because you
Yes.
are in control of what happens to this body that you have. We only get one on this side, y'all. And there's so much that I know God wants us to do, but and this one body is the only vehicle that we have to do it in on this side. So take care of your body. If you have questions about how do you go plant-based, where do you start? I don't
Right.
know what to eat. Reach out. I'm telling you, this is what we're here to do. If you're looking to
Exactly.
lose weight, get off the diet. When you learn how to eat well, I promise you, you will lose weight. I'm 10 years in. It will happen, you know?
Everybody says that. They all
Yeah.
say the same
So,
thing. I don't
so
have to
I'm
worry
going to
about
let
the
you
weight.
have the last word, Gloria, as we close tonight. And thank you so much. We will come back again, y'all. I promise you, because I want to see that beach where she's going to be on. So, some parting words.
As I said, moving is medicine, nutrition is life, and it's your choice. You can choose to be happy or you can choose to be sick, and it's your choice. And nobody can make you do anything you don't want to do. You have to want it within your heart. But I'm telling y'all right now, when you do this, you become happier with yourself. And when you're happier, things around you change dramatically, believe it
I
or not.
love it. I love it. With that being said, y'all be blessed. Remember, eat well so that you can live well and always, always choose joy. Until next time,
You
drop your
got it.
questions below. We're going to leave some information below. Thank you for being with us tonight, Gloria. Once again,
Oh,
I appreciate your story, and I'm going to continue to follow you and see exactly what you do the next 5 months on a
and I'm
beach.
going to follow you, my friend. Believe you me, I'm going to get some tips from you, and I want to see your cooking show. I definitely do. I will
Yes,
be
that's
tuning
coming
into
up.
that.
That's
I
coming
can
up. So for
definitely.
now, guys, we're gonna
I love
say
you,
see you
girl.
later, and we'll talk to you later. Thank you.
I
Love
love
you,
you.
Gloria. Don't go anywhere, Gloria. Y'all be
Okay.
blessed.